Welcome to Coding Blind Tech. Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to Coding Blind Tech, and in this video I'm just going to show you something that I like to do. I like to alias out my commands. So typically I'm in a bash line, so I use WSL Ubuntu on Windows, and I like to shorten things up. So I don't want to always type out full commands, especially when they get long and repetitive. So I'm using NVDA screen reader, and again, I'm on a Windows 11 machine, and I'm going to be using WSL Ubuntu. Alright, so getting started, the first thing is you definitely want to open up Ubuntu. So whether that be opening up git bash and then typing WSL and the Ubuntu distro that you want to open up, or if you have the Ubuntu app on the desktop, you can open it up that way as well. And right now I'm inside of the bash line, so if I do pwd and press enter
/home/coding blind tech. Coding blind tech at
Alright, you hear the screen reader. I am in my home folder. So what I can do is, there's two ways, there's a couple ways you can actually do it, but there's one way I like to open up the bashrc file. So it's .bashrc or period bashrc, no spaces, all lowercase, and that is going to be in your home folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type code space, and then again I have Visual Studio installed on Windows. So whenever you open up Ubuntu WSL and you run code and then some folder, it will install the VS Code client or the server, and then it will use the client of VS Code on the Windows side. So we're going to type, again, like I said, code space, and then I'm going to type tilde, so that's shift and then the key above the tab left of your one. So that's going to be tilde, and then I'm going to do slash and then period bash rc, and I'm going to press enter. Okay, so now I'm going to press the enter key a couple times to go down a couple lines. Now I'm going to do the number sign.
add tilde slash.
I'm going to stop that from talking. I'm going to do alias.
S for Quebec alias.
So clear command. Alright, so now that's a comment.
Equals.
Let me make, it's doing the auto suggest. So I'm going to do, I'm going to read this current line.
Number alias clear command.
Alright, alias clear command. I'm going to hit enter to go to the next line.
Command alias.
Alright, so now it's going to go ahead and do an auto suggestion for me. I'm actually going to type it out. So alias C, so alias space C equals, and then tick mark, and then we're going to type clear
here,
and then tick mark.
Clear.
Okay, so now I'm going to read that current line.
Alias C equals tick clear tick.
Alright, and you hear it there. I'm going to hit Control S to save it. And then if I alt tab back over to my terminal,
coding blind.
So in here, if I go ahead and type C and press enter,
C colon, command not found.
Alright, you hear command not found. So there's two ways you can handle this. You can close the terminal and reopen it, or you can type source space and then tilde dot slash bash rc. And again, just to make sure, tilde is the grav key. That is above your tab key and to the left of your one. And if I press enter on this,
dash bash colon tilde dot slash bashrc colon, no such file.
Oh, well, I did mistype that, so let me up arrow
Coding blind tech
and then press the end key
space,
and then I'm gonna hit back space
C R H S A B slash dot tilde.
And it looked right. Let's retype that. So I'm a tilde dot slash
dot
bash rc.
Coding blind tech at laptop colon tilde dollar.
There we go. Okay, now if I just move up in my terminal.
Coding blind tech at lap dash bash colon, coding blind tech at
Okay, we
laptop.
hear that we have some previous output. If I type C and press enter, okay, we don't get any feedback, but if I try to look and see what my terminal history is,
Bottom, top, coding blind tech at
all right,
laptop
it's
colon
cleared
tilde
out.
dot.
And so that's exactly what we wanted. Okay, well, I hope this helped out. If you have any questions or want to know more, just let me know in the community on the post tab in YouTube. Also have my X up as well, so you can reach me there. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in the next one.